Hey guys, Enigma here. I have another deck profile for you guys today. It's a Subterror deck profile. It's just a pure one. It incorporates Guru control, but I don't have access to Pot of Extravagance, so it's not as consistent. So, um, it's really just mainly a Subterror version of Guru control. So, yeah, let's just kind of get into the deck profile. There's different colored sleeves just because I took a few cards from my other decks, so you'll kind of end up seeing it and see why. So first we have 3 Subterra Fiendus, hand trap for the deck. It was okay when it first came out, but um, it helped the deck only a little bit in consistency. Next is Guru, one of the better cards. I kind of wish the deck wasn't only picked up because of Guru and people wanting to use it as a control based deck and not what it really is. It's more of a spam out big high level beaters and control what your opponent has ability to have on their field, either face up or in face down position. So I prefer the Subterror version of this deck than Group Control. 2 Archer, you only need 2, 3 bricks. Usually don't even really want to see her too often. Just she's a different low level one that you can actually summon. Nemesis Warrior. These are some Europrint ones. I'm super glad I was able to get a set of them off someone from my locals. I didn't even know that they had super of this until I learned about it, and they were from a limited edition in Europe. So I was super happy to have that. Next, 1 Kraken. I mean, you only just need the one. People don't even need to play it. Sometimes I like to have just the one because it does get rid of back row. So 2 Umastrix. The banishing one banishes when flipped. Amazing card. So, and then the level 8 Prosper Glacier. I'm not sure how you say that name. It's a really big P word. So, whoo. Phosphor Glacier. Phosphor Glacier. It uses the PH like an F, so I don't know. Volturic. It's the mind control of the deck. When it's flipped, it's okay. I don't know. It could have been a lot better support wise. 2 Stalagmo, the draw power for the deck. Great card. This one is my favorite artwork by far. Spellgeist. It's an okay effect. Not the best. It changes it to attack position. Its attack goes to 0 and it's a 3k beater against that. I do want an Orca of this card. I wish it was just like a secret or a super or something to make it a little holographic, you know? So if anyone is out there is good at making Orcas of these, making them higher rarity, hit me up. And we have 2 Ultranephus. The main level 12 that flips everything else face down when it flips face up. So that's definitely needed in the new format, especially in the new Master Rule. We won't be seeing too many Link monsters. We'll be seeing a lot more XC and Synchro based decks with Links. So people will be able to get around this deck a little bit, but hopefully we won't see as much Link as we did in the past format. So, and that's it for the monsters. So let's get right into the spells. 3 Hidden City. This is by far one of the best cards in the deck. You activate it, search, get a Subterror. This is actually what made me pick up the deck. I had pulled 2 of them at my sneak peek, and I was able to pull the rest of the deck. Pretty much like all the common and everything. So I pulled these in the commons, and I was like, okay, this seems like a fun deck. And so my friends already pulled the ultras, so I ended up getting the whole deck, except I didn't get 3 hidden cities. A week later, hidden city shot up to $30 because everyone realized that this deck, even though it was okay, it was one of the harder secrets to get. So super happy I was able to get a third one at a regional relatively soon after that. But it just, yeah, it's what got me into the deck. Just the one terraforming. A little sad that you can't just triple terraforming into a field spell anymore. I feel like Dragon Rulers, not Dragon Rulers. Man, it's been a while since it's been Dragon Rule format. True Dracos ruined that for us, just like how Dinos ruined Yang Zing's, the Yang Zing Synchro. One of the reasons I don't play dinosaurs is because I love the Yang Zings. Bring back the Yang Zing, man. Make it Yang Zing. Errata it to make it Yang Zing only for a resource summit. 1 Cave Clash, you only need the one. 1 Rhoda, you mostly only need to play it. The level 4 you can take out. It still works in the deck. I prefer playing it, but you don't have to play it. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Reasoning. They're all different levels in the Insta Fusion for the Rajin. And then I'll show you that Rajin play. 3 Subterror Final Battle. It's a good trap. Sadly, it's not very searchable. If this was searchable in a better way, then this deck would be a lot better. I'm thinking of putting maybe trap tricks in the trap trick trap in here, since it just got reprinted. Yeah. 2 Succession. It actually got reprinted in the Stall deck. No one uses it, but it's still kind of good. 1 Burrowing. You only need the 1. 3 Crackdown for the Guru control aspect of the deck. So, yeah, and then the last 2 traps are 2 Psalm Strikes. You could put Floodgate Trap Hole, or you could put some Quaking Mirror Forces. New format Quaking Mirror Forces way better, since not a lot of people are going to be playing as much links. But I feel like link-based decks are still going to be in the meta. Sadly, that's kind of where it's at. Master Rule 5 isn't going to change the main meta decks from being mainly linked based. But hey, we're going to have some fun with a lot of rogue decks, right? So, yeah. Next, we're going to have the Rajin. So basically, when you insta-fusion to get the Rajin, you'll summon it, flip it face down. All other Subterrors you summon from your hand because you flipped it face down. So you have a full field of Subterrors after you summon this. And I was so disappointed because I play Print Kids. I played this deck in insta-fusion at 1, and I was okay with it. And I understood why it was at 1. But then I got Print Kids, and they have the combo where you summon, one of their fusions, and you kind of just get the ball rolling pretty much on their deck. But now it's back at 1, and it makes me sad. Yeah. Next, 2 Phoenix. It's an okay link. It could have been way better. Yeah. I threw one of these in here because I thought it could use it, especially with some of the Xyz in this deck, but you really don't need to. A lot of this extra deck is just player's choice, so since you can play Extravagance in here. Abyss Dweller, since there's 4 or 5 level 4s in here, so 1 Black Ship of Corn, 1 Honor Arc, 1 Heraldry Patriarch. I can see a lot of people using the same card name to multiple summons. So this one, once per turn, will make it so your opponent can't use more than 1. And it's not even once per turn, it's once per chain. So it's a really great card. I'm thinking a lot of people are going to pick this up for the new format. Tornado Dragon, obviously. Emerald. Get resources back. You can make Big Eye. You probably never will, but it's in there. So, and then you can make True King, Vault Calamities. You don't make it too often, because you have to use 2 Stalagmo to make it, just like how you have to make 2 the Banishing Behemoth for this one. You don't make it too often, but if you do have them, you might as well just make this. It's way better of a beat stick to interrupt your opponent. And then finally, we have both 35 and 84 to go into 77 sins. This is scary. When you make this, you should be winning. You should automatically win when you have to make this. There's no reason you're not going to be winning if you don't have the board to make this. And sometimes it's not even right to make it with the board with this, because you're going to have way better beaters on the field. So, yeah. And that's the deck, yeah. Hope you guys like the deck profile. You don't see too many Subterror decks anymore. It's a little sad, but it's kind of the truth. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a few more coming, deck profiles here, and then let me know what you guys would want to see. I do have Yugioh Pro. Maybe fight some people on there and see where we can get some of these decks. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enigma out.